This is a podcast.
Brothers, we're happy singing and we're colored. We're happy singing and we're brothers. We're happy singing and we're colored. We're happy singing and we're brothers. We're happy singing and we're colored. We're happy singing and we're brothers. We're happy singing and we're colored. We're happy singing. Come on.
This is how we're going to start the episode off.
Here we go. My name Bishop Bullwinkle.
Bishop Bullwinkle.
First church, nothing but the truth.
I put this on when I was having a rough week. And this came on and I started tapping my toes, snapping my fingers, and then I felt good.
There's no way you cannot tap or not to this corny ass shit.
It's corny, but it's catchy.
Right. And it's hilarious, which is the best thing about it.
Bishop Bullwinkle needs a record deal. Oh, here go the chorus.
To the no.
Bishop
Bullwinkle. To the no. Listen.
You had to guess by that name what state he's from. What was it?
Somewhere down south. What is the most countryest place down there? Probably from Mississippi.
Come on!
Give me one better, if not Mississippi.
I don't know, man.
Louisiana.
I really can't put a state to claim that name. I don't know.
Bishop Bullwinkle.
Bishop Bullwinkle. That's OG shit.
We can start the show.
Let's do it. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Fresco.
And it's your boy Floss700.
And we are the podcast brothers back in your face with another week's episode 86. You dig?
You want to know what's crazy? We've been so busy preparing for this live show that we on episode 86 and we so close to 100.
Yeah, right.
Like 100 is creeping up on us. And I'm like, I guess by the time the live show will come, be 89 or 90. Live show is in about 3 weeks. So we're on episode 89.
Numbers getting high, man.
We gotta start planning for the 100 too. Like just might just do the little thing where we have some people leave us voicemail messages or whatever, shouting us out. You know, kind of like how we did the 1 year anniversary. So it's a lot going on. We kind of really just last year was the 1 year anniversary, which felt like yesterday. Like the episode felt like yesterday. Now we're creeping up on the live show and we're creeping up on 100 and we're creeping up on 2 years.
100, 2 years, and a live.
Damn, a live show, episode 100, and 2 years.
That's lit.
That's definitely lit.
Yeah, man. Yo, follow your boy on Twitter at Fresco Ben Famous, Fresco BIN Famous, and on Instagram at Fresco Fame.
Yeah, follow me, Floss700 on everything. I want to shout out the great Jaden for coming through all the way from Atlanta to come through. Man. That's what a guest is supposed to do, man. People love Jaden, so I know the plays had a boost, and I know he had something to do with that. And you know, I was looking at them numbers, like I like these. I like these.
Pretty numbers.
I got to stop looking because I'm the type to look at my numbers like every
all the time.
I'll be like, oh man, it be 5 minutes go past and I go click.
Like a damn stockbroker.
Yeah, yo, I'm obsessed with that. Like having a desk job and I'm always at a computer. I do really good when like I'm not at work. I get to move around, but when you stagnant and you just sitting there,
you want to just keep checking up on it.
Yeah, see how we doing, man. Like we put in hard work, so it's not starting because work been paying off, but it's that consistency and then that bump in numbers. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely hit for that.
Yo, you got bigger or your shirt smaller?
This is a 2X, so I'm just getting bigger.
It's not a 2X.
This is a 2X, John.
It's a 1X.
It's a 2X, so I'm getting bigger, I guess you can say that. Live show June 9th, man. Tickets still available.
Oh, you know what? I was looking at you through the reflection in the mirror, and we all know that images appear bigger than what they really are through a reflection. So
you just turned around and looked at me and asked me, all right, whatever.
Sorry,
to the no. To the no.
Anyway.
Hell no. on.
You were saying?
What was I saying? Live show, June 9th, man.
June
We ready
9th.
to turn up, man.
Less than a month away.
Entertainment by DJ Big J.
Facts. Get your tickets. Some biatch.
I'm glad. Shout out to Colin Smith, man, the Only Child Syndrome, host of the Only Child Syndrome podcast. He went to go purchase a ticket today, and he said, "Oh, the sale's over." So I had to go in there and do some rearranging, man, because I didn't know I had a
time limit.
It was a time limit, so I had to go in there like, nah.
Alright.
Who was that when he poured the wine? Nah, party continue. Let's keep this party going. I didn't approve no deadline.
Dog. Shout out to Colin from Only Child Syndrome.
Shout out to the whole network, man. I'm trying to think of a whole new podcast name. Because that TBP. I remember somebody called me. Mama Yoga called me on the fly. She's like, call into this radio station. We live. Come shout out your network. So I'm talking about this, about how great we are, you know. And it's like, you can follow us on social media. We are the TPB. Like, I couldn't even say it. And that was embarrassing.
God damn it.
Like, I couldn't, like, so TPBPN gotta go. Definitely. That's got to be out of there, man.
Yeah, I think it's time to retire that one.
We need something fire though. Something media, something network, black, urban, something that represents us. We'll definitely figure it out.
We got to do some brainstorming. We'll figure it out.
We can get into our whole week.
How was your week, man?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure. How was my week? What did we do? This was Mother's Day, right?
Yep.
Last Sunday was Mother's Day, so that's what we did. We went to we took the mothers out for lunch on Mother's Day. Had a blast on Mother's Day. The rest of my week is just be filled with working and things of that nature. I actually finished season 3 of The Wire.
Finally.
And
what do you think?
It's a hype. I'm not getting this big. I'm not getting what y'all got out of it. Oh man, The Wire is super fire. I didn't get that. I didn't get none of that.
What do you mean you didn't get none of that?
I didn't get none of what y'all was talking about.
What you was watching?
There was two. Listen, my issue with The Wire is this. There's two. You want to talk about it? Let me get to your week and I can break down my issue with The Wire.
All right, sure.
All right. Well, after you tell me your week, I'm gonna tell you what my issue is with The Wire. So yeah, after that, man, just still kickboxing.
Flaw cigar.
I ain't
oh! That's your fucking sound.
That's the call.
You hear that? Oh shit, flaw cigar. Oh! Oh shit.
Y'all just be chilling.
Flaw cigar here. Oh shit.
Yeah, so that was it, man. I ain't do much, man. Mother's Day celebration, finished The Wire. And we here, man. My weeks be trash. Sorry I ain't got more for y'all.
Trash. My week was pretty cool. As you said, we went out with the family earlier this week for Mother's Day. Went to Texas Roadhouse, got the grub on. It was kind of slipping a little bit this time, though, man. Like I normally get the same thing when I go to Texas Roadhouse, and it's like super bomb slamming good every time. But this time it was kind of like, I guess the cook was in a bit of a rush. The food was done and everything, but it just, it was a little off. It was a little off. But it was still a good time nonetheless. I saw that movie, A Quiet Place. You seen the previews for that? I can't even explain the preview. I didn't see the preview until like a couple of minutes before I decided to go see the shit. And they were literally silent through like the entire movie. Like it was like it was some creature that was out that took over the damn planet, and they could hear everything. They can't see shit, but they can hear everything. If you make a noise, the slightest sound, they coming to murk you off this motherfucker. So that was happening. So the whole movie, they were speaking a sign language, and I think it was maybe like a total of 20 sentences.
I seen that preview.
Yeah, and it wasn't a bad movie, to be honest with you. The suspense factor was definitely there. I just don't like the fact that they never explained what the fuck these things were, where they came from.
Well, don't tell them, because I'm pretty sure you're the only one that's seen it. So
man, ain't gonna go see this damn movie. Deadpool coming out this weekend.
Yeah, Deadpool. We're gonna see that.
I'm gonna see that shit. So yeah,
Deadpool coming out.
Deadpool coming out. Fuck that. So, other than that, nothing much, man. Same fatherly duties, same 9 to 5. We chilling. Yes. Getting ready for the live show. What's your issue with The Wire?
You know what? I'm going to say that for a little bit. I want to keep the order, but I ain't going to forget about The Wire.
All right,
You got to
because I want to hear this shit.
Yeah, I'm going to get into
you.
you.
Get away with this.
Right now, man, we're going to clap for him, man. Back in it, man. Clap for him, man. Ruby Tuesdays in South Carolina.
Shout out to
Shout
Ruby
out to the
Tuesdays in
staff.
South Cackalack.
You want to know what they did? Okay, here's the story.
Just give them the scoop.
This past Mother's Day, Barbara Foy walked in alone. Ruby Tuesdays, that is. The staff noticed Barbara was eating by herself on Mother's Day, and they felt like they had to do something to cheer Barbara up. Christina Smith, Mariah Brown, and Cabria Hasty. Sorry if that's not your name. Shouldn't be so difficult.
Too hasty. What?
It shouldn't have been. It should have been easier.
Or you can't read.
3 of 4. Her servers helped make the lonely holiday extra special. They paid for her lunch and made her a gift bag, and a random customer actually gave Miss Foy a rose. Now, she was waiting for her son to call her, and her son wouldn't call her. Obviously, her and her son if there's something going on. My thing is, from what I read, the son hasn't called in a while, and she just thought that he was going to call that day, so she might have got her hopes up. So this clap for you ain't for Barbara, it's for the staff. But Barbara, what were you thinking? Thinking all of a sudden your son is just going to call you when he ain't been calling you no other Mother's Day. So you set yourself up for that.
And you know, it's definitely a clap for the staff, because for all we know, the mom cannot be shit. The son could be completely in the right for not wanting to speak to his mother for his own reasons.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know. Maybe you deserve to be having Mother's Day lunch alone. I don't know that.
Yeah.
So shout out to the staff, and that could be victim playing victim too. Oh, my son didn't call me. Forget the part that you're hitting with a toaster and shit. You just leave that part out. So
forget the part that you left the house to go marry your new husband who don't love you now anyway.
Yeah, and you moved him in the house, and now he barking orders like he been there the whole time, like he dad and shit. Like no.
That's another thing. It wasn't a man there. Like there's no husband. There was nothing involved. But I
it's
know
definitely her.
I know we're making light of it, but still, don't set yourself up for failure. If he's not calling, if he doesn't call, and I guess Mother's Day is special for women, though. So. And she probably just thought that he would call that time. But clap for him, man.
She was going to get that shit for free, going out on by herself on Mother's Day. Who does that? Most people just stay home.
I've never been to Ruby. Oh, so you thinking she got a free meal?
She probably finessed
you.
She probably finessed the hell out of him, man. She probably talked to her son all the fucking time. Listen, she probably talked to that nigga all the time.
I'm about to walk into Ruby Tuesdays. I'll call you right back. Think about it.
Oh, man.
There was no husband. There was no kids.
Man,
I'm taking my platform back. Y'all got jacked,
y'all got
man.
finesse smooth by the finesse queen herself. That's funny as shit.
So shout out to y'all, man, because y'all did a nice, wonderful thing over there in the Carolinas.
Finesse your ass.
Facts.
Real smooth. Girl.
I think you really think you was feeling yourself right now.
I'm nice.
Yeah, I did. Something else. I know, real quick. Something else.
Hey there, lonely girl.
That's a safe song.
You hate hater.
My turn.
Please don't. Oh my god.
Hey there, yo, shut.
You was actually pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro. Why don't you stop me?
I didn't stop you. I was kind of surprised. That high note was higher than mine, but mine was smoother. Anyway, what's next?
What's next is we're going to touch on a little bit of sad news, man.
Damn, man.
What?
Sad news,
Trying
bro.
to have a good time. I know. Let me just address this. We can get it. We can get the show popping, man. There was a shooting in Santa Fe High School in Texas. I think it was Santa Fe. As many as 10 people were killed in a shooting Friday morning. By the time you guys hear this, it'll be Sunday morning. So Friday morning, there was a shooting that killed 10 people. Like 8 were students. The suspect is in custody. I cannot pronounce this loser's name.
Let me see that.
Dimitrios. Come on, give it to him.
Dimitrios Pagotouris?
Whatever that loser name is.
Pagotouris?
He's about 17.
Pagotouris?
He was taken alive. The shooting is the third school shooting in the past 7 days, the 22nd since the beginning of the year. And at this current rate, we'll be at 58 to 59 shootings by the end of the year. School shootings, that is. So yeah, man, what's your initial thoughts on that? Like, are you becoming numb to this, or is it just like, damn, not again, babies?
Both, honestly. What the fuck? How does this continually happen, yo? Like, how? I'm just confused on how it can, like nothing changes. Like, this shit just keeps happening and keeps happening. How many in the past 7 days?
In the past 7 days, there has been, where did I see that at? This is the third shooting in the past 7 days.
That's crazy. All in Texas?
Nah, just period.
And in the States?
But just 3 in 7 days, school shootings, where it was like at one time, it was like once in a while where you had a school shooting and it was just like, man, wow, it was
crazy. Like a big deal. When Columbine happened, when Virginia Tech happened, that shit was a big fucking deal. Right. That's like, that shit is just like, what are these kids even shooting shit up for? Like,
I heard he walked into the school and said, surprise. So it's like, I think it's the mental, it's a lot of mental issues. And that, speaking of mental issues, I'm going to go back to this shooting. I forgot about my week. I actually looked for a therapist and couldn't find one. Like, just somebody to sit down and talk to real quick. Couldn't find one. I think I was being picky. Like, I can
recommend one for you.
Well, I was going to ask you about that. Cause I went to look for black people only, because I just wanted somebody to relate to me. Mm-hmm. I thought, but everybody's book, man. Everybody's book. So I guess a lot of people are going through some mental issues.
Everybody.
But this kid kicked down the door on some surprise, and he had a few weapons on him, shotgun, an AR type of gun on him, and all of that. Should the parents be held responsible too?
To some regard?
I think the parents should be locked up. I honestly think so. Especially if,
I don't think they should be locked up.
Man, the parents got the parents got to feel something, man. Because you got to know.
Yeah, you definitely got to know.
Your kids got issues.
But you can't really control them, though.
But a lot of this stuff could have, man.
Like, people act on their own all the time.
I don't know. Because it's like, I didn't hear nothing about he was being picked on or anything like that at all. It just was like, whatever. But I think that the parents should get some type of penalty, something. And then, what do you think about the kids? As soon as the shooting happens, you got Channel 6 dun, 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 down there interviewing children. How do you feel about that? Is it too soon to interview children as soon as they run out the building?
I mean, if the parents with the kid, I don't mind. But if the reporter just running down on the kid while he freshly traumatized, it's just like, nah.
I think that's what they be doing for that juicy scoop.
Yeah, freshly. How does it feel being shot at?
Yeah, those are the questions that they
out my
ask.
Face, man. I just got shot at.
Like one question was asked, and I'm like, if I was black, I would have been offended. Have you been around? Like, I think that I can't remember what he said, but the question was, have you been shot at before or something? I would be like, what? Like, yo. Like,
why would you ask me that? Why would you think that's a common thing for me?
Why?
No.
Is it because I'm black? Do you think I've been shot at before?
Oh, well, no. It was just a general question. I was just posing a random generic question that just applied generally.
Yeah, but I'm not a fan of putting the mic in the kid's face as soon as a tragedy like that happens. I'm not for that, man. One more question about that. Are we in the urban community too concerned with these non-urban schools? Like, people die every day in the hood. But it seems like when a school shooting happens, we all like, oh, no, not the kids. But school shootings really don't happen in our neighborhood. And I'm not saying that we should not feel something for them, but should we start feeling something more for us?
I mean, I think people do. I mean, when it's a school shooting, though, it's like, it's just kids at school. Like, it's just kids at school. Like, people who normally get killed in the streets are not doing some shit they ain't really supposed to be doing.
But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes when you see somebody get killed, you're like, well, he was ugly anyway. Or you was a... You
say that?
Well, no, I'm just saying.
I was gonna say, damn, bro.
No, I'm saying like I was about to go through some of the reactions that we have. Oh well, he like not ugly, but you know how somebody looks like a criminal.
Yeah,
we seem to judge ourselves like, well, you look like you did something wrong, or you shouldn't have been in them streets, or you had what you got coming to you. But the second something happens in these suburban schools, we go, oh man,
because it's the factor of it being school. Like everybody relates, like, yo, everybody sends their kids to school. I would be terrified if this shit happened to my kid while they were at school. It's that vulnerability of not being able to protect your kid that kind of connects to it.
That's a fact, because, you know, that's the first thing I thought about. Is like, man, you know, I got kids in school right now. So anything, and even though, once again, this stuff doesn't happen in the urban community,
that shit just be like, damn, man, I don't even want to send my kid to no fucking school.
Mm-hmm. It's wild, man. But
Stay home today.
But they got the little 17-year-old little bastard.
Can you imagine your kid? Could you imagine living in New York at the time the towers fell, but you're not nowhere near the towers, but your kid go to school around there somewhere, and you can't get in contact with them around, like, that's some terrifying shit.
It is. Just being around the towers. Like,
right.
I remember when I seen it. It was 2001, so I was very young, about 18. Matter of fact, that was the year, you know, I had my son. And so I was like 18, and just watching it seemed like a movie. Like, it wasn't real.
The shit was bananas.
Just an airplane flying into a building, and then you standing there, and all you see is the building coming down, and you got to get out of. Man, it looks like something that happened in Marvel, man.
I ain't even know what the fuck was happening at first. I just remember I was in the 10th grade in geometry class. I remember mad students getting pulled out of class. I just remember thinking, where the fuck is my mom at?
Yeah, I was at work, and they sent us home.
Man, I got home. I seen that shit on TV. I was like, whoa. But I mean, yeah, it's definitely a vulnerability still, you know what I'm saying, in the hood when a life is lost. Because even if they was doing some bullshit, it's like, damn, like he's really dead now. It's still fucked up. But it's the factor of it being students in school, and you know what I'm saying, the fact that everybody can relate to what it feels like to send your kid to school, and you leave them in the hands of the school system to protect your kid, and then some bullshit like that happen.
As well, I don't know what anybody can think of to just want to shoot up a school, especially like the news, like it's social media. Everybody knows how wrong this is. You can imagine if somebody's watching the news and like, man, I'm gonna do that next.
Right.
Somebody's actually watching what happened in Texas and like,
why do people want to shoot up schools though? Like, why school?
Right. I haven't seen that one person successfully pull whatever it is that they're trying. Maybe they want to die. Maybe they want to get caught. But you go into school, kids die, teachers die, adults, people die. You either get shot, killed, or you go into jail. So it has to be something definitely with the mental. Like, you know,
fucking nutbags.
Facts. I ain't got no pity for them, man. You do something like that, mental issues or not, it's a big F you
fucking nutbag. Shit, man.
Yo,
shooting up.
I want to get back to The Wire real quick. The Wire versus Power, right?
The Wire versus Power. Let me hear it.
My thing with The Wire is there was too many main characters, bro. When the show comes on, it says starring Idris Elba, and he has 3 minutes in the episode. You're like, bro, like I want to see more of how the bosses move. Like the show was so much about the cops. I've never liked cop shows. You know what I'm saying? It was just so much about the cops. And I get it's called The Wire. It's about them using their wire to get the bad guys. But Avon Barksdale was a big player. How many scenes? Like, he really wasn't in it. You understand what I'm saying? So I was like, I just wanted more of the Idris Elba character and more of the Avon Barksdale character. I wanted them to focus more on just a handful of people. Like, so when I say The Wire versus Power, you got Ghost, Tommy, and you got Angela, who's, you know, they got their scenes. But who gets most of the scenes?
Game of Thrones got a ton of characters.
And it's hard to keep up with that.
But it's fire, though.
It's fire because they're all savages in a way. They're all important. I didn't see the importance of most of the scenes. I'm like, bro, you might play a part down the road, but I don't see that right now. And that was kind of my problem with.
You're impatient, Grasshopper. You gotta wait for the story to develop.
I don't want to watch no goddamn story. No,
everything's a story.
Everything's a story, but
you about to make me mad, bro.
Everything's a story, but what I'm saying is the characters that's selling the show, give them a little bit more time. I think we got a lot of, what's his name, the young boy, on what you talking about, Game of Thrones, the bastard kid.
John?
I think we got a lot of John. He wasn't in two. It wasn't a 60-minute episode. He had one scene. Bro, you know how many episodes I watched of The Wire where it just had one scene, and that was him and Avon in the office. Like,
so the other scenes was on fire though.
It was mostly of the cops trying to get the wire, trying to find.
It's all a story. They telling you how they trying to catch the niggas, and you seeing how the niggas moving, trying not to get caught, and still do what they do. That shit was. And fire.
Then I finished season 3, and now I'm on season 4. There's no Yvonne Burksdale. There's no Stringer Bell. Like, I'm not interested. Like, I haven't even cared to watch season 4. And even though I heard season 4 is fire, I'm just not interested. Like, I can't wait for Power to come on. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll watch Power because I think they did it right. It's about Tommy and Ghost, and they make it about Tommy and Ghost. Everybody else is a second or third character.
But even still, Tommy and Ghost, that shit is unrealistic, because if that shit was as real as The Wire, them niggas would have been fucking dead or in jail. So you gotta Ghost escape death like 12 times. This nigga is not Superman.
This nigga name is Ghost.
He is a human being. All right. This nigga shit of Tommy is riding around in the same blue fucking Mustang. He the biggest player in the game.
Tommy,
but he's somehow creeping past everybody in his fucking blue Mustang.
Tommy rolled over a nigga in broad daylight.
Empty street in fucking New York. Are you kidding me?
I get it. The Wire's more realistic.
The Wire is a lot more realistic. Players to get locked up. Players get killed. Then new players come in and they change how they ain't running shit. It's realistic as hell.
All right, but you know how many people I talked to and they just was like, well, yeah, season 1 and season 2 is trash. Oh, and season 5 is trash. But season 3 and season 4 is
season
fire.
1 was fire. Who said season 1 was trash? Saying,
season 1 was a little slow. Season 1 was cool. I got into it. But yo, I completely skipped season 2.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, I could have did without season 2. Season 2 was the weakest of the joints, what they was doing on the docks. But yeah. I still appreciate the story though. I just ain't really give a fuck about if they was gonna do it like that. They should have had that motherfucker be the first season and then have Avon and them come in the second season, because they definitely teased the shit out of us with the Avon and Stringer Bell story in season 1. They gave us them fucking Irishmen on the docks season 2.
That's what I'm saying.
And then they got back to it in season 3. So yeah, I definitely feel you on that one. Season 2 was a wash.
Right. Like who can, like that's what I'm saying. Like you can have bad guys if you cannot sell your product, I don't want it. It could be the same thing from across the street. But if you can't convince me that this is what I need to be doing, they had me sold with the Stringer Bell Avon Burksdale thing. Mm-hmm. And then you take them off for a season and then you bring them on.
Wasn't it fucked up how they murked D'Angelo?
That was in season 2?
And he strangled his ass.
I didn't pay it no mind.
I don't know. No, that wasn't season 2. That was season 3, I believe.
Damn, well, I missed that part. I'll go back and watch it.
Where the fuck is Wallace? Maybe. Where's Wallace?
Oh, bro, I probably was doing something.
Where the fuck is... You missed that part?
I missed that part.
You is wildin'. You're not watching, man. Yo. I don't really think
it's not catching my eye, man. I probably wasn't. I probably was doing something else.
Where the fuck is Wallace? Everybody knows that part. Where's Wallace? Listen, yo, my niggas out there that fuck with The Wire, you know what I'm talking about. When D'Angelo was locked up and he knew Stringer got Wallace killed. Wallace, played by Michael B. Jordan. He took a liking to Wallace because he wasn't like them regular kid. He wanted to be a kid, but he was only hustling because he had to. But he wasn't into this shit. He's still playing with toys and shit. So when he figured out Stringer killed him, he was pissed off. Where's Wallace? Where the fuck is Wallace?
I seen when they killed him.
Wallace?
No, the young boy, Michael B. Jordan. They killed him.
That's Wallace. Yeah. That's Wallace.
Well, he did go snitch, though.
He did.
Okay, then he got what he got.
He should have stayed away.
He should have stayed in the country.
Should have stayed away. God damn it, Wallace.
I prefer Power over The Wire.
Why?
I can watch, how many seasons of Power is it? 5? Going on 6? I can watch all 5. I can watch all 4 and not be like, yo, I'm bored with this entire season. I didn't get that. True. Like, I've had many people tell me, and these people don't even know each other. I'm like, yo, I'm watching The Wire. And they'll say the same thing. Season 2 is trash. Season 3 and 4 is fire. Season 5 is trash. How can you sell that to somebody?
Season 5 wasn't trash.
Hey, man.
Not to me. Season 2 was definitely trash. Season 5 wasn't trash.
And then y'all say, what? Listen, hey.
I like Power a lot, but it's very unrealistic.
I mean, when you put it that way, I get you. But at the same time,
there's no way 50 Cent should be alive still.
Yo, he took 9 shots in real life, so don't tell me that Keenan can't. So
yeah, you got a point.
Yeah. he really shouldn't be alive in real life.
You got a point.
Hey, man. The NFL stands for niggas. I don't know. I tried to make something up, but
I thought you had something prepared.
Nah.
You just fucking totally blew that one, bro.
I did. I was trying to freestyle.
NFL stand for niggas. That was fucking terrible.
Well,
please don't edit that out.
I'm not. Puff Daddy, take that. Puff Daddy had us all thinking that he was going to buy the Carolina Panthers, right? And Steph Curry jumped in. He said, I want parts of it too. Even had Colin Kaepernick jump in it. It turns out that the NFL told Puff Daddy and his investor, because they needed somebody with the big bucks. Puff Daddy in this situation isn't the big bucks, but he was part of it, to buy the Panthers. And they said, in order for you to buy the Panthers, you got to give us $2.5 billion. And I think they came up 100,000 short of that. So they backed out. Turns out they sold the Panthers to a minority or a majority. I think it was a minority owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers for $2.2 billion. So, ladies and gentlemen, my question is to you, and we'll make a poll about this. Did you really think they was going to let a black guy own an NFL team?
Absolutely not.
You didn't believe it at all. Like, you just was like,
I was interested in it, but I wasn't really thinking like, this is going to happen. I didn't feel like that was an actual possibility. When I heard it, I was like, oh, all right, I guess. But I never thought like, oh shit, that's actually going to happen. I never felt like that.
I agree with you 1,000%. I think that we need to, there's nothing wrong with breaking barriers. I like that. But let's be realistic about them. I think the NBA got something going on. You got Michael Jordan. You had Bob Johnson, who Michael Jordan purchased the team from.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get in there. You had Jay-Z with the Nets. Yeah. So, try to get in there.
Don't Usher on some of the
Usher
Cavs.
Usher with the Cavs.
Mm-hmm.
Nelly with the Bobcats. Well, there's no Bobcats. So maybe Nelly's with Jordan. Nelly
was he? I don't know.
Over. You know what I mean? Now, these are small ownerships. I get that. And if you Puff Daddy, you want a bigger piece of the pie. But I think the NBA has laid it out for you that maybe if you go get you a little firm or whatever, somebody with the big bucks, they'll let you in. But in the NFL, my brothers, no, they were definitely not going to let y'all in. Colin Kaepernick, do you think he played a part in this? Because think about it. If you're Puff Daddy, you're Sean Combs, you Steph Curry, and you bring, and I think they already said which was a mistake, if we buy the team, we're going to sign Kaepernick.
Right. Yeah, that wasn't smart.
Wasn't smart because
that wasn't smart.
I'm going to let that man kneel.
Right.
They knew that. I think that played a part in it, man. I think we have to be more like Jay-Z.
You got to be cautious, man. Like, you don't think like you can't get an enemy the fucking blueprint to the game and expect them not to cheat. It was like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, nigga, you trying to do what? You gonna do what? Oh, we can't allow that. Hey, man, get him.
I think we need to be more like Jay-Z, where you send in somebody else to make the deal, and then as soon as they accept, you be like, well, it wasn't me. I'd like to introduce you to my partner, Sean Carter. And he come in and shake your hand. Right. I think that's how Jay-Z got in the building. I think that's how he got the Brooklyn Nets. That's how he make a lot of these deals. Like, but you know what I mean? But Sean being from Harlem, I guess he's flashy. He's coming to say, I want the Panthers. Man, I would have snuck in with a team.
Yeah.
Not told nobody. And then as soon as we got the deal done, hey.
Like, meet your new partner. Meet your new owner.
Yeah, man. But
yeah, well, it happens, man. I think, stuff like that, that's kind of what social media get in the way, too. You probably want to make the people happy, get a couple of likes on the gram. Like,
who, Puff?
Yeah. Whoever said it, we going to sign Kaepernick.
I think it was him that said it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you jumped the gun, Mr. Combs. Speaking of Combs, man, I seen some. I
ain't mad at him, though.
I ain't mad at him, but he just did it wrong. But I'm glad that they did not get a piece of a football franchise, man. We is nowhere near ready for that. Like, we're ready, but they're not ready. They don't want no black people, man. They don't want no flashy black people running the NFL team, man. It's not going to happen.
You think it's ever going to happen?
Not in my lifetime. It's depending on who.
How many black head coaches is it in the NFL? Tomlin?
I mean, it's a few. I don't know. I can't count. But
a handful.
As far as it being an NFL black chairman, it depends on who the new chairman's, because a lot of these guys are old white men. So when they die and their kids or whoever takes over, it depends on how they feel. If they want to be rebels and be like, yo, come on in because we like what y'all doing. But these guys that's running it now, the Jerry Joneses and all them people, all them old heads, the Texas.
Oh, no, buddy. Not having that in our NFL. Not on my watch. No, sir, Bob.
You better get over there and jump and run.
You better go and get them, play for the little kibbles and bits, boy. Go and get.
Definitely, man. So, I mean, I'm not disappointed that they didn't get the team. I really didn't think that they would.
It would have been nice, but a little far-fetched, to be honest. But it's cool.
Yeah.
Next up.
Women's rights group asks Spotify to remove Nelly, Chris Brown, Eminem, and others from their service. First off, what's going on here? We going too far or what?
That's a reach. Or is it? Or is it like equal justice? Nah, I'm not with it. They gotta leave Chris Brown alone, first of all, man. Why is his name automatically thrown in there? Nelly? Really? What did Nelly do?
Well, I mean, I got another question for you. Like, you ready for it?
Yeah.
Let's say you had to get rid of one of these artists. Which one would it be?
Based on their music or their illegal activity?
It's not. It has nothing to do with, well, it does have something to do with music and activity. Like Eminem has been known to disrespect women, kidnap them and kill them. I guess, because I haven't heard him do anything physically to nobody. Chris Brown, it's not his fault, but he's still in the news. Allegedly, he's getting sued by a woman that was just in his house and got assaulted, and he wasn't even there. And then you have Nelly, who's actually just got out of a few things. Having sex with women on his tour bus outside of Walmart or something like that. Like Nelly just got, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that he did it, but it's like, come on, Mo. You keep putting yourself in these crazy positions, dirty.
What's wrong with having sex on your tour bus?
Well, first off, he has a girl.
Oh, okay.
And secondly, this is like, well, he's not doing good with tour buses, though. They found meth on his tour bus the first time, not the first time, but before. And then now I think he's had 2 separate sexual assault charges against him.
One of them got dropped completely.
They all got dropped.
Right,
but
okay.
What I'm saying to you is, if you had to release one, wouldn't it be Nelly? Just because he keeps putting himself in these positions. Chris Brown is more of a joke. Like, he'll be playing around and grab a woman's throat. Oh no, get him out of here. Chris Brown is not really, but he is kind of stalkish when it comes to Karuchi.
Not no more. That's old news now. He ain't be stalking that girl no more or comment on her pictures. Chris Brown, good. He been good.
I think she took a picture with Victor Cruz.
That's her man.
And he wrote under their goals or something. So he's kind of still stalkish. He's still stalkish.
Everybody.
He didn't mean that. He didn't mean that. He just saw it and was like, I gotta write something.
Maybe.
That's stalkish. So I'm just going to eliminate Eminem, meaning that he's not going nowhere. Nelly or Chris Brown. Which one, if you're an executive, which one are you removing from Spotify to please the women's rights group? Because you got to do one.
Is Nelly really going to make him happy to get removed?
They want Nelly off. It says women's group want Nelly off Spotify.
Out of a percentage, as a whole percentage, out of that equation, it would be Nelly, yeah, but I don't think people will be like, all right, we're happy now. He removed Nelly.
But this is who they want, though. They put his name in.
I think they want all of them.
Right, just, but what I'm telling you is,
but if I had to pick one, it would be Nelly.
I agree with that.
Even, Hot and Hair was my shit, though. Take off all your clothes.
Nelly, we talked about this the other week. Nelly got a fire catalog.
He got a couple hits under his belt. This is true.
I would rather listen to his catalog than Eminem's and Chris Brown's. But if I had to get rid of,
I don't know about that.
Nelly doesn't have a better catalog than Eminem.
In what regard?
That if you just want to put something on and have a good, see, but it depends on what you want, I guess.
Right.
Okay. So what do you listen to music for? Does it depend on what? Like, what's?
I'm a mood music listener, but I've never ever.
So what mood is Eminem?
Never been in the mood to listen to Nelly though.
You never been in? Okay, have you been in the mood to listen to Eminem?
Yeah.
What mood is that?
Mostly when I'm angry. I appreciate the angry rap.
I don't
Throw a
know.
little DMX on that playlist too.
There's a Nelly mood. I don't think
What
it's
is
Eminem mood. A party mood. You want to have a good time
bro,
mood.
I guarantee you, if most of the people who have a party playlist on their phone, I don't think you're gonna find a Nelly song on there. I honestly don't.
I beg to differ. I think Nelly.
I really don't.
There's a song on there. EI something.
My nigga, when was the last time you heard that anywhere?
When's the last time you hear Eminem anywhere? Like Eminem, like you don't randomly just play Eminem. You can randomly, if there was a radio station that played, which there is, I can't remember what it is, that plays music that's from the 2000s to 2009. Nelly is getting played crazy, and Nelly and M kind of came out at the same time. You're not going to play M. You're going to play all Nelly singles.
I agree, but we talking about now. You talking from that playlist. If you narrow it down to that time period, everybody's going to shine at some point. But
what I'm saying to you, but they was out at the same time, the 2000s. Eminem first album. 99.
So you telling me Nelly? So you telling me Nelly was bigger than Eminem?
No, Nelly was not bigger than Eminem. But if you had there is a radio station. Like I said, I can't remember the name. It plays songs from the year 2000 to 2009, I think, 2010. Nelly will have that. Nelly would have it more. Nelly would be spread out throughout the airways more than Eminem. Oh, Nelly had more singles, had more top 10 hits than M, I think. Oh, so I forgot my point, but I think Nelly, he
definitely had hits. He definitely had hits. That was fire.
Yeah, so
that was fire. I cannot take that from him.
But if we had to get rid of one, it'll definitely be Nelly.
So
Nelly
you putting Nelly catalog against Chris Brown catalog?
I'm not a big Chris Brown fan, so I would.
Oh man, you super drunk off whatever.
I'm not a huge.
You drunk off whatever, and it ain't nice,
bro. We can go down the list, and we can go song for song. Well, then again,
no, you cannot.
He just dropped a 50 song EP LP. So,
bro, Nelly's catalog is not fucking with Chris Brown catalog.
What's better than name me a Chris Brown song better than what's his first single? I can't even think of his first single. What was Nelly?
You talk about that fucking I'm going down, baby.
Yo, street in the rain, go boom, boom, baby. Baby,
a Chris Brown song that's better than that? I can name like 12 Chris Brown songs.
Just give me one.
Fucking Poppin', fucking the song with T-Pain.
Poppin' is better than Country Grammar?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Poppin' is not. Pop Lockin'. Any song you name. Poppin'. What else?
Slow songs too.
Whatever.
Fine China,
Fine China is fire.
Fine China is way.
That's not even a slow song. Why you say slow song?
No, that's the first song that came to my mind after I said
Fine
that.
China is fire.
Fine China. What else? He got it, man. Chris Brown got crazy hits, bro. Crazy hits.
Yeah, I got you.
Deuces. What the deuces?
Deuces
what the
is
fuck?
all right, man.
You drunk off whatever, and
Deuces
it ain't nice,
right, man.
Nelly, say that shit again. That's my new shit for you now. You drunk off whatever.
I definitely think Nelly has a better catalog, but we'll make the poll and we'll see. We'll see if you were an executive at Spotify.
No. Ask this question: out of these three individuals, who has the best catalog? Which one of these individuals has the best catalog? Ask that question.
You got that. I'll ask that question. Ready to get into the fresher fiasco?
Let's do it.
All right.
Chi-Town, KC, Motown, Alabama, LA.
Fresher fiasco. Teairra Mari, if that's how you pronounce her name.
If that's your real name.
I think she was on Jay-Z's label. Now she's a Love and Hip Hop star, I believe.
That's so rude.
She is suing rapper 50 Cent. If you don't know, a sex tape of hers was leaked by her ex, and she's suing.
It was trash.
Oh, well, it was trash. She's suing him for revenge porn. She's suing 50 Cent. I can't remember why, but she said that 50 Cent has 18 million followers, which meant the cat was now fully out the bag. Fresher fiasco. Her suing 50 Cent.
Fiasco, man. I didn't steal your footage. I didn't leak your footage. It was public knowledge when I got a hold of it. Yeah, I posted it. Might have been a bit immature, but sue me? Sue me? It might have been a little disrespectful, but sue me?
Yeah, I'm going to go with...
What do you mean it's fully out the bag? The motherfucker's out the bag, shawty. Yeah. 18 million people seen this shit already.
I'm going to go with Fiasco because... No, she said 50 had 18 million followers.
That's what I'm saying. 18 million people probably saw it before 50 posted it anyway.
Right. I'm going to go Fiasco because once you leak porn like that, I think that the masses are going to gravitate towards it. 50 Cent didn't need to do that for 18 million people to see your video.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he's probably not the only one, but she's saying he had 18 million followers, so cash out the back. I disagree. It was porn. You're a celebrity. Everybody is going to watch that clip, watch that video. If you're afraid of 18 million, what about the hundreds of millions of people who've seen that footage? 15 had nothing to do with that.
And then what about when y'all filming the next episode of season 11 hip hop and that's your only storyline? What about that?
Yeah, maybe like now you on.
Now you back on off your sex.
You might have leaked this shit. Well, if she's suing them, I think she can leak it herself because she can't sue them.
She definitely ain't leak it herself. I mean, I do agree that the dude who leaked this shit, that's definitely some coward shit.
He should get sued. He should, whatever he got.
You should
I don't know who he is, but he should.
That's who you should be investing your energy into because that was definitely some coward shit. I don't know what makes men do that. Like, that's just super corny.
Yeah, definitely is corny.
Don't leak the news, bro.
I think you
got to respect and cherish the news, bro.
Respect the news, man.
Respect the news. # respect the news and stop playing with fucking self.
Damn, that might be the name of this episode. Respect the nudes. I don't know. I think about
Respect the news and stop fucking playing with yourself.
She broke up with her ex-boyfriend because he wanted a poly relationship. And she said no and then broke up with him. I believe that's how it happened. I don't know. I don't know the true story.
You leaked the news because of that?
Exactly. If that's all, like, bro, move on with your life, man. Bro. This might be the new wave, though, man. Oh, you don't want me no more?
Oh, you don't want me? Up. I got them tits, bitch. Throwing them up on the ground. Live show.
Fresh or Fiasco? Meek Mill decides not to attend a prison reform summit at the White House today out of concern that the focus would shift to him meeting with the president. Fresh or Fiasco?
That's fresh. I completely get how he see how that could be spun. And with him standing against prison or trying to change the structure of prison reform, you know, with the way that 45, you know, spews out this rhetoric, I can only see the type of headlines that would have been generated behind him possibly being caught in the picture with him or a snapshot or being anywhere in the same vicinity or something like that. I could see that being spun around in a way that's trying to undo the work that he's attempting to do for this Pennsylvania prison reform. So I think that's fresh.
Even though I think he wanted to go, and I'm now reading that Jay-Z is the one who told him not to go. But I respect him so much for listening, because when you become the leader of a group of people, which he is, people are now watching him and they see his moves. You have to understand who's looking up to you right now. Unlike Kanye West.
I was about to say, you can't be no Kanye.
Right, who's not thinking about nobody but himself.
Right.
He could have went up there and been like, yo, what's the big deal? I'm just talking reform.
Right.
Don't go up there at all. Not we, because I'm not following him like that, but people don't want to see that. There's got to be a better way. You can like that's not saying not go meet with no suits, not go meet with no white people, nobody. It's certain people that you do not get caught seen with smiling. Mm-hmm. And I think that if you want to continue your brand, because let's keep it a buck, you represent the hood. At one time, Kanye West represented a certain part of the hood. You know, people that weren't thugs, but they wanted to be fly. They was nerds. They was backpackers. He represented them. Mm-hmm. And now you see all these kids are prodigal Kanye West. Yeah. And right now he's letting them down. Meek Mill, great job for not letting your crowd down, because
you ain't walking to the booby trap.
Yo,
you dodged the booby trap.
It would have been ugly had he went to meet with 45, man. Shook hands with him.
And then he would have been talking about that shit on Twitter. I met with Meek last night. Cool brother.
Cool guy.
Cool brother,
He's
man.
My we talked about American friend.
We talked about jail in the mean streets of Philly. Like, nah, that shit would have fucked up.
Get his albums coming out soon.
Right. Get Dreams and Nightmares available now. Like, nah, get the fuck out of here, man. That shit would have made me
definitely would have tweeted that. He definitely Meek Mill. We just
Just kicked it with rapper Meek Mill. That's my brother. I can tell you that. We're out here trying to change a lot for the prison reform in Pennsylvania. Like,
you know how we know he'll do that? Because when Chance the Rapper was like, you don't got to be a Democrat because you black, 45 tweeted right away. Yeah,
right.
She Chance the Rapper gets it.
Right,
like,
exactly.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's not what I'm saying. Beat it.
No.
Get out of here. It's funny as hell, man.
Hey, yo, that video of Kanye dancing and
that's my African American.
Like, yo, that joint popped in my head randomly. That's my African American friend.
He said, that's my nigga, yo. He really said that. But he said African. That's funny as hell. It's fucked up, but it's funny.
Fresher fiasco. This CEO, well, you can't see him, but a CEO believes in his company's bulletproof glass so much that he sat at the wheel as shots were fired. Yes, folks, believe it or not, this guy sits at the wheel while somebody shoots up the car, and he's in it. Yeah. Fresher fiasco, man. Do you believe in your product that much?
No. No, you could have easily put a motherfucking doll in that seat. You could have easily put a motherfucking...
Yo, the test dummies.
You could put a test dummy in that seat. You could have put a fucking koala, bear, doll, whatever. You could have put anything in replacement of the seat just in case you miscalculated something in producing this product. You can't even... Matter of fact, you ain't have to put shit in there. The seat could have been enough. If the seat got bullet holes in it, your bulletproof shit don't work.
Yeah.
Like, why do you have to put your life at risk and show that this? I mean, you believe in your product that much. I guess that's fresh. You know, I'm all for the, do it yourself, figure it out. You know, cool. But
that,
this is on another level here. I mean, we talking suicide.
Nah, I'm not with it at all. It's a fiasco.
You did not have to do that.
Yeah, they had machine guns. Like, this wasn't your normal handguns. They were shooting his car with machine guns. Rapid fire. Brrr. He just sitting there taking it. No, sir. I want to live to see a profit. You heard? Yeah. It's definitely a fiasco, man.
Fiasco. Silly motherfucker.
Fresh or fiasco? Black Panther director Ryan, what's his last name? Coogler wants to do a female-focused spin-off film starring
Lupita Nyong'o.
Say their names. Lupita. I'm bad with names.
Lupita Nyong'o, Danny Guerra, and Teairra Mari.
There you go.
Yeah,
I could have said Teairra Mari.
And what's her name? I forgot her damn name.
Yeah. Damn. What's shorty that played in Lewis got to do with it?
Vanessa.
Angela Bassett. God damn, I'm bad with names.
That's fucked
But yeah,
up.
he wants to do a spin-off all-female movie. Fresh or fiasco?
I mean, it's fresh. Why wouldn't it be? All black. It'll do the same thing for black women that Black Panther did for the whole damn the whole race.
I think
it'll be the same thing.
I mean, if y'all seen Avengers, y'all know Black Panther is gone anyway. If you haven't seen it by now, basically Black Panther is gone. So this would be dope. This would be dope.
And then even in the comics, after Thanos' army invades Wakanda, T'Challa he goes away to try to protect something about Thanos and try to protect the universe or some shit. And his sister takes over as queen.
Yeah. I'm here for it. I'm all here for it to be fresh. It's definitely going to do. It's going to do numbers. It's going to be
she died when Thanos invaded Wakanda.
But this ain't that though. This ain't that. This ain't that. This is something different. And I'm not saying that they're going to start off where Black Panther vanished in air after Thanos snapped his finger. I'm just saying like that. I don't think they'll go that route.
I don't think they should because it'll fuck up the storyline with the other movies.
Yeah, and who knows when this will even come out because I think we all have to wait to see the next Avengers to actually continue on with everybody's storyline.
Right. Captain Marvel first.
Yeah, and that's 2019, so we got a whole year to actually wait for the story to continue. But as of right now, Deadpool dropped, and then you got Ant-Man. They really have nothing to do with what's going on. So you might have some side movies come out, but nothing based on the story. Right. But when this movie drops and it's an all female, it's starring all women, we here for it, man.
That's lit.
Definitely.
I'm on my Lupita Nyong'o.
Yeah, it's my bad for not knowing the names. I'm bad with names.
You just can't read, man. That's
I
the
can
second
read,
thing.
bro. I can read. I used to be head of the class, bro.
Read with enthusiasm.
No, I didn't say I did that.
No.
I didn't say I did that. So that was our fresher fiascos. We had a poll up on Twitter, man. Hey, so I took a poll. The Kid and Play joint. You know that thing finished at 50%?
Word?
Kid and Play. Who won the battle? Kid or Play? I looked at that thing today like, yo, we got 46 minutes left. Who y'all think won? Kid or Play? Man, that thing finished at a 50 tie, man.
Wow.
A 50% tie, man. Hey, they both won. Play won. I think so. It was more aggressive. He was just more of a savage, man.
Why would you get behind a sorry old poor thing when you can get behind a short thing? And that's me, the capital P on a high tip. One false movement, you'll get your ass whipped. You won't start feeling the pain to the cut sound. You won't start feeling the pain till you touch ground. Boy, I'm going way out. I'm willing to serve you. If you can stay out past your pop's curfew.
First
Look
of all,
at him.
Already
That was very rude.
I don't play
Take a rhyme out of tuck your ass. No, he sunned the shit out of him, yo. He sunned the shit out. But why would you say that about your boy at the party? We really wouldn't have been friends after that. Like, that was very disrespectful.
Yeah, that's what people, I think, because Kid went last and he said step on stage, everybody thought that was the thing. But listen to Play. Play was aggressive. He was hitting on every bar. This nigga Kid, once again, how did he start his verse?
Once again, the boys blowing smoke. What was he want to be? Some other shit.
Yeah, it's like, all right, bro, get that trash out of here, man. I ain't feeling it, man.
Damn, I was about to say something.
I forgot. The boy blows smoke.
Fuck, I forgot what I was about to say about that shit. But nah, Play. Oh yeah, and I always wondered how Kid going to tell him to step to the stage, but he blew it up. So how the fuck you still here then? If you blew it up already, fuck is you doing here? It's blew up.
Step on stage too late. I blew it up. And
so how you invite me on this motherfucker if you blew it up already?
It was cool.
It don't make no sense.
It was like when you actually think about it, it's like, all right, man, Play was just jabbing him all facts, all that imaginary stage stuff.
Right?
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cute, but you really got a fucking curfew. Like,
right. You
that's cute, yeah, but you really got to go to fuck home.
You really gonna get your ass beat tonight.
And he did get his ass at the end of the night. Now Play won. Oh shit!
Yeah, Play won, man.
That nigga got a beating at the end of the movie. How the fuck he won the battle? Oh shit! That's funny.
You ready for the
Oh man.
Fuck is you doing?
Fuck is you doing?
Fuck is you doing?
You little bitch ass nigga. Fuck is you proving? Fuck is you doing? Bitch ass nigga. This week's Fuck is you doing is a very special, dedicated fuck is you doing to an individual by the name, one of the whitest names I might have the privilege of pronouncing, Aaron Schlossberg. Aaron Schlossberg. If you haven't heard, Eric Schlossberg. You gotta say it. You gotta say it like that. If you haven't heard, Aaron Schlossberg is a New York lawyer who went on a racist rant inside of a restaurant in Manhattan. Basically, there were some Mexican or Spanish employees at this place. He was getting some food, and he was offended that they were speaking Spanish. He's yelling at the manager, who is a woman, and he's telling her that if they're going to work here, they have to speak English. Everybody here speaks English. They got to speak English. So he said, if my tax dollars is going to pay to provide for them to eat, to work here, to bathe here, then they got to speak fucking English. Ain't nobody here speaks that language. And then he storms out and tell the lady, oh, you deserve to put that sandwich down. You can take a sandwich or two off. Right? And then he storms out. then so he does that punk ass shit, that stupid, irrelevant ass shit. And then when the New York Daily News journalists run down on him, he's hiding his face with an umbrella, right? He's hiding with an umbrella, and the reporters are chasing him down, asking him questions. You know, why'd you do it? Why'd you say that racist stuff? How long you been a racist? You been a racist since the day when you born? Did you make racist comments to your friends in college? They just hate him with all kinds of shit. So he gets on the phone behind an umbrella, hiding, and you can hear him talking on the phone. Yes, please come and get me. There are people chasing me. They're grabbing me. They're hitting me. They're touching me. I'm afraid. I don't know what's going on. He was like, bro, nobody fucking touched you. But nobody's even standing within 3 feet of you. You're free to leave. We're not blocking you anywhere. You're just not moving. Yo, I don't know. Like, I blame all of this on Trump, yo. Everybody is very bold. Like, and I read in the article when I read all of this information that he wouldn't even be disbarred from his law firm. They said that his the Superior Court said that it wouldn't get involved with what they don't do outside of the law. What the fuck? Is that not what people get locked up for all the time in our community? It could be Bill Cosby can be fucking doing something that's not outside of, he could be doing something that's outside of his profession, but he'll still get locked up for it. I don't get that at all. That doesn't make any sense. But white privilege, there it is right there. But to Mr. Aaron Schlossberg, I don't know what you was thinking when you really went off on this rant. Like, that was really ignorant. That was very, very not professional of you. I hope you don't ever get another client. Even though I know you will, because, you know, you're a bigot, you're a racist, and you're a maggot. And it was very unnecessary for you to talk to those people in the restaurant like that. They Spanish, bro. That's what the fuck they do. They speak their native language. What the fuck? Like, you was afraid of your food or something? Well, you shouldn't have ordered there. But you can't tell people what language that they have to speak in and what because of the land that they're on. Need I remind you, your fucking ancestors were poachers and fucking Vikings as well, just in a different form. You goddamn maggot. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. Spanish people can speak Spanish or whatever fuck else, whoever else wants to speak their language whenever they want to, man. Fuck is you doing?
What's his name again?
Aaron Schlossberg. Aaron Schlossberg. Fuck is you doing?
And yeah.
Bitch ass nigga, Aaron Schlossberg.
Do remember, man, we a few episodes away from 100.
100 and a couple of weeks away from the live show.
I want to thank all the listeners, man. I want to thank people that's been sticking with us. I want to shout out to the new listeners. Hope y'all stick around.
Blessings.
You know, it's podcast
Appreciate
thing.
it.
Ain't easy, man. So many podcasts is popping up, man. It's just like, you know, but you know, we
it's hard to show love to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody working, but it's hard to show individual love. But you know what I'm saying? You know, we rock with you. We rock with you. And if we haven't gotten around to listen to your show yet, we absolutely will. Just keep us plugged in. I'm always following new people and checking out new podcasts on the low. So, you know, just interact with you guys, man. Life gets busy sometimes, but that's what social media is for.
Shout out
we get to it.
J Omega, he dropped the album today. The
Shameless LP finally on all streaming services. You dig? iTunes, Spotify, all of that, man. Shout out to J Omega and S.O.
I think the album is fire, top to bottom.
Definitely. I like It's Mine so far was the first song.
I'm going to be playing Deliver Us.
I'm the man, too. Deliver Us. Sayer killed that shit, too.
Yeah. Sayer came on. They all killed it. They all killed it.
I didn't. Actually, I was on my way over here when I was listening to that song, and Sayer's verse was the only one that I heard so far, but that shit was super fire.
I'm going to tell you this. If it rains again tonight, I'm going to go in the car, put that song on, just sit in the rain. It's one of them records. I'm going to just... Yeah. So this was episode 86, man. We kept it short and sweet for y'all, man. We getting ready for that live show. We got some things cooking up for y'all, man. It's going to be a dope show. Can't wait to see y'all there. This was episode 86.
Once again, it's your boy Fresco, and you can follow me on Twitter at Fresco Ben Famous, BIN Famous, and on Instagram at Fresco Fame.
And I'm Flaw 700 on everything.
You dig.
Peace out.